Hey everyone, Elster76 here. I'm going to show you guys a pretty cool way to light up your world. I'm going to do a tutorial on it, and you guys, hopefully you'll like. Alright, so basically what you want is you want to have some flames turn off and on during the day, and turn off at night. So the way to do this, the way it turns off is actually pretty amazing. The way that it turns on, I'm sure everyone already knows about it. Dispenser, put yourself some netherrack on top of it, some fire charges inside, fill it up with some fire charges, put as many as you want there, the more the better. You'll just need, this can be put anywhere you want, it doesn't have to be the way I'm building it. As long as your current gets there, it'll work. So anyway, yeah, as long as your current is there. So you got like 15 spaces you can go unless you add a repeater. So pretty much it's, put a torch on there. Day-night sensor. Once again, this can be placed anywhere you want. You can go hide it somewhere, bury it in the ground. As long as light can get to this, it'll work. So there, now it's off. We got charges in there, netherrack. So when it's going to be nighttime, the power is going to turn off. It'll turn on. Beautiful, amazing. If you never saw that before, I'm sure you're like, wow, that was so cool. If you've seen it before, then not that big a deal. So anyway, that's going to turn off at night, and then, it'll turn on at night and off during the day because I reversed the current with the torch here. All right, so now for the cool part. The way to turn it off, we use a water blade. If no one knows what that is or never heard of it, well, I'll show you how to do it. Very simple. Well, I have a simple way to do it. It's a matter of opinion whether it's simple or not. All you need is a dispenser. We're going to have to get a really, really, really fast current, like a really small little tick in order for this to work properly. In order to do that, put yourself a repeater sticking out of the sticky piston, another repeater sticking up the side of the sticky piston. Leave one of them on one tick, put the other one on 4 ticks. Get your redstone dust coming out the back. A couple blocks coming off of there. Alright, so that should be it for the water blade. You can throw yourself a sensor right on top of this, and that's pretty much it. The problem is lightning apparently affects day-night sensors. And because of that, it can flicker on and off. So I came up with another way to avoid the... Oh, I guess you want to see the water blade? Well, I'll show it to you after this is done. So pretty much what you need is to have a consistent light source now for this to work safely. Otherwise, there's a chance it'll flood. It'll start flicking off and on, dropping too many water droplets. So the way to avoid this from happening, get yourself a sticky piston. You can put this close to here so that you could have the most space. You want it as small as possible. So here, we'll even go closer. Get rid of that. So you're going to have a sticky piston with a block on it. You'll have your power source coming from, well, your redstone coming off the sticky piston. Now, the further away you put this, it'll give you more of a delay, and the safer it would be. I'm not sure exactly how long lightning lasts, but it's always better safe than sorry, so I'll put a few of them here. You'll understand why I'm doing this in a second. Alright, so now the way that this is going to work is we'll need a really consistent light source in order to get power over here to make the water blade happen. Because if not, without adding all this, like the reason I did this so that the power turns on, if by chance the lightning is only a flash of light, you'll see in a second, what's going to happen is it'll go flash, boom, it'll turn off. So now it retracts the block, stopping the current from getting here and messing up the sequence. you only want it on and off at night and during the day. You don't want it like dropping water all night and causing floods. And if too many water droplets drop, this could just get bunched up with too many currents and it'll just flood everything. So this is my fail safe that I created. This stops any problems from happening. So here now I'll show you guys what the water blade looks like, and you'll see how it turns off the fire down below. So throw yourself 1 bucket of water. It's all you're going to need. Everything should be good here. All right, so now what happens is you got your flame down below. It's going to be, we'll say it's right now it's nighttime. There's no power anywhere. So it's dark down there. I mean, it's dark everywhere. You got fire. So as soon as the sun comes up and gives this thing power, what happens is that shoots out this little drop of water, which is going to fall down and put out your flame. Now, the thing that's pretty awesome about this that I find is if you put these all over your world and you have all these drops fall at the same time, putting out all your flames all over your world, I think that's just totally awesome. You have a happy kingdom during the day and then have a night. Oh, by the way, all this you don't need. I just put that there so I built things in the right place. If anyone thinks you need this for the water to stay in one piece and go down in a straight line, you don't need this at all. You can get rid of all of that. Should have built it with sand, threw a torch underneath, it would have all broke by itself. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. So nighttime, this thing here is going to light it up. And then during the day, this will put it out. There you go. That's pretty much the basic concept of it. Yeah, there's probably smaller ways to build this. I came up with this idea and I just built it like that. I didn't add this section onto it at first, like the fail safe, and I had flooding constantly, and I couldn't figure out why. I thought people were playing with it. Then I realized, well, someone told me that lightning actually affects the day-night sensor. So this is a way to guarantee you won't have any problems. The same thing with the lava pillar lights. I'm sure there'll be a similar problem if you use a day-night sensor. You can also just hook up a switch to have it work, but then you'd have to have a tower coming up to sky level or wherever you put this. You can make a nice cloud up in the sky and have this drop out the water from a cloud. I don't know, there's so many possibilities. You could do it however you want. I have one other quick little thing I could show you, a really fast, easy switch way to do this. If you want to have your light on and off during the day with a switch, and you don't want nothing falling from the sky, once again, might not be the smallest way to do this, but it's effective, it works. So yeah, pretty much, well, we can get rid of this even. Don't need that. So here, off and on flame light, there you go, that turns it on. That turns it off. Power goes to your dispenser, shooting a fire charge up into this. See, the only thing is that closes just quick enough. So anyway, the flame turns on, then when you want it off, you turn off the power, it turns on this, and it pushes your piston out. Turns on the torch, piston extends, and your netherrack gets pushed. Very simple build. You see everything right there. You could build these also anywhere. Only thing with this is that it's a little bit larger. To hide all that is a bit bigger, unless you make it underground. Anyway, hope you guys liked. Subscribe, comment, hit that thumbs up down in the bottom corner. That does so much for anybody on YouTube. Anyways, see you guys next time.